I want to give this explanation though to all of you. What's happening in the market is there is a tide that is shifting from the old to the new. See, beginning of COVID, a huge surge of traders came into the market, and now these traders, they were on Robinhood, they were following Dave Portnoy with DDTG and all of that way back March, April, May, June, and then that kind of fell off, and now they're all getting into options instead of stocks, and they're trading options now, and now Wall Street Bets is becoming much more popular. So we're seeing this new wave of wannabe traders and investors who have a little bit of cash, maybe from their stimulus checks in the United States or wherever they're getting some money from. They have a little bit of cash they want to play around with in the market, and GameStop ended up getting the slightest bit of news, but as a penny stock and one of the most shorted stocks in the market, the slightest bit of news kicked it off, got on some people's radar. They put a lot of money in it, posted on Wall Street Bets on Reddit, and posted on Twitter, and it ended up just getting so much attention. And now retail traders everywhere. Retail traders are traders like you and me who are at home trading at your desk. Just a normal person trading at your desk at home. That's a retail trader. And so retail traders all over the world are now trading GameStop. I'll show you here on the screen. GameStop was a $2.50 something cent stock. $2.50 something cents, right? $2.57 up to $354. And this squeeze, it was a gamma squeeze in the option prices again. All these new traders are switching to options, where the options volume surged so much it spiked the option price and then caused a spike in the stock price. We haven't even seen a short squeeze yet because the options have been spiking up so much. The shorts haven't really gotten out because they think that this is all going to subside, but as soon as they realize that maybe this is going to sustain, this could squeeze even higher. It might even hit 1,000, might even hit 2,000 like some people are saying online. We don't know. Melvin Capital, one of the notorious institutions holding this stock short, actually covered their short earlier today or late yesterday, I forget which. So they're admitting, okay, the retail traders have a lot of power. So now what's happening is people are scanning the market, thinking that maybe it's too late to get into GME. So they're scanning the market for other stocks that are held short, that have a high short float, meaning the float is the percentage of shares available to be traded in a stock. So if there's 1 million for short float, that means there's 1 million shares available to be traded, which could be a good or bad thing. It could, because there's only 1 million shares, if the price goes up, it can go up really fast, and that's where you see some of these spikes. Well, the short float is the amount of shares held short, right? So they're looking for companies like GameStop that have a lot of short sellers in it, and AMC is the next one. So they're just going down the list of looking for all these stocks that have a lot of positions held short that were also very cheap stocks. That's the two criteria. Penny stock, right? Anything under $5. AMC, penny stock. They're also looking for these short floats. So penny stock, short float, and they're all now scanning the market for these opportunities to get in on these YOLO plays and throwing a ton of I know people who are throwing their entire savings account in here. I know people who took a second mortgage on their house to put into GameStop. Like, people are putting a ridiculous amount of money and faith into this, but it's showing that there's real power behind retail traders nowadays. And so if you're just learning how to trade, understand that this wave is happening and that we could now see this happen consistently, where we get these penny stocks with a lot of shares held short making these big spikes, and this could be a weekly thing or maybe an every other day thing for a little while. Who knows? We're in a new wave, and as a trader, the best traders are the ones who can adapt to each market cycle. So all you need to do here is adapt. The institutions are going to have a very hard time adapting, but as retail traders, we can adapt much easier. So make sure if you're learning how to trade now that you take a step back, understand what's going on, analyze what's going on, and adapt.